Hello,
Hello, hello. Are you a Muslim, Abu Kabab?
I'm an ex-Muslim. I'm an ex-Abdul.
Why you left Islam,
Do you
my
hear
friend?
me?
Why you left Islam? What's wrong?
I left Islam like I think it's now almost 10 years ago. I had doubts since I was a child because, I couldn't believe I'm actually Lebanese origin.
Okay,
I actually don't want to waste a lot of time of yours. I just had two questions
all right.
because I have lots of fights and argues with Muslims about because I bought your book and I
Okay.
read that the real name of Muhammad was
Uh-huh.
Qusam, or was it
Qasim.
Quzum?
Qasim. Uh-huh.
Exactly. And my question was because in Arabic it's very Qusum means something like you would say destiny. Sometimes they say it is kismet.
No, no.
Uh,
Qisma is different. This is Qatham with Tha. Tha.
and
Not
what is the meaning of it?
it.
Because
It have many meaning. It can be the excrement of an animal, shit. It can
yes.
be damage, poison food like milk.
Okay.
It's yeah, but the Muslim they claim that the name means something good. However,
I see.
whatever the name is, it is Qatham, whatever the meaning mean, and he changed his name after he claimed to be a prophet to Muhammad, the praised one.
Yeah, because when you talk to Muslims, it's always the same. They say no, it's wrong, and when you show them proofs, because I showed also from your book, and I said, yeah, I think one guy is his name is Halabi,
Hmm.
who also wrote about the life of Muhammad, etc. And
Uh-huh.
I know from historical facts that there was even several Muhammads, and one of them they found even a coin with a cross, and it was for the Muhammad. It was written on this little coin from the time of Muhammad with a cross for Muhammad. So, and we know now that there were several guys who called themselves Muhammad,
Muhammad
and as you say,
Muhammad is not a name. Muhammad is a word mean the praised one, and
exactly.
the praised one is anyone people they praise. He must be God, not a prophet. You know.
Exactly. And I was reading about historical findings that they said Muhammad was even actually a name for Jesus used in ancient times, that they were calling Jesus Al-Muhammad. So in Muhammad, what you say, his name is Qasum,
Mhm.
that he took this name, he stole it for himself so they can he have a higher position.
Just
So
to
like stole
just
everything.
to help you more. Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of a person? His name Manny.
Many,
Manny.
no?
All right. Let us see. Manny. His religion is spread in a massive way in the Middle East, and his followers they called him Al-Manawiyin. Al-Manawiyin.
Al-Manawiyin.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh, Let us see. Maybe I can find some. All right. We saw some pictures. So this guy, Muhammad, somehow he is the same as Muhammad. But this guy, he
Yeah,
never have an army. He never called for killing. He was kind of a philosopher. All right. But you will
I
find
see.
all his stories is the same as the stories of Muhammad, including him going to heaven in the top of a flying animal. So yeah, so this Manny,
Okay.
he is a very well-known historic figure, and he is a real person, not fiction. He's a real person who mixed between the religion of Zerdusht and some of Christianity. So even actually until now, there is people who believe like he have people believe in him until now. They have temple, even in America, I believe. You know,
Okay.
so look like many of the stories. Muhammad, he took from this man, including the versions, the sky, the trip to the sky, many things you will find. So if you read his book, you will find
Mm.
how close it is to Islam, except there is nothing there about violence. It was ideas of heaven and how to be close to God. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is that I realize, I mean, I'm Lebanese, I'm in Lebanon,
Uh,
and but I realize that most Arabs that I talk to, no matter if they are from Lebanon or if they are from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, wherever, they don't really even understand their own language. I saw the video where he was talking about the word sabra, which means also baptism.
yeah,
And
Sibara.
I
Yeah, because this is
Sibara,
uh,
which they translate to sabra, sometimes they say is colors, etc. And I was talking to a Muslim because, you know, when you, as an ex-Muslim, when you talk to Muslims, they are always, no, you don't understand Arabic, you don't understand the Quran, blah, blah, blah. And I was talking to him, even, I told him, read it in Arabic. It doesn't make sense when you translate it into English to say it's the color of Allah or coloring Allah or etc. He was like, no, 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 it doesn't mean baptism. That's impossible. And I showed him what I saw in in one of your videos, and I told, here are the translations of two different guys where it's translated correctly, where it says there is nothing better than the baptism of Allah.
yeah,
And he was astonished, you know. He shut up, but you could see he became very angry, and he just went away. And I said, yeah, I will talk to my brother. He's a sheikh in the mosque, and this is all false translations. So that's why I was asking about the name Qassam, because I didn't really know the meaning. And he was telling, okay, what does, because your book was written in English.
uh-huh.
So it was written in English, and I didn't know, is it Qasim or Qusum or
Yeah,
Qassam?
but I think I wrote the name in Arabic too. I think I remember. I'm not sure which edition you have because sometimes the Arabic when they print it doesn't come
Yeah,
right, so it might be eliminated. Let me show you here. This is the Muslim website, not my website, and this is the book of Lisan al-Arab, very famous Arabic dictionary.
yeah.
And as long you know Arabic, it says
No,
here.
no, I can't read Arabic.
Are you
I
not?
only
Ah,
can
okay.
speak Arabic.
It says قثم الشيء يقثمه قثما واقتسمه جمعه blah blah blah, and then they say here uh, if we go, you see it. سمي الذكر من الضبعان قثم لبطئه في مشيه, and even
Okay.
the female. So what is قثم? According to this here interpretation in the dictionary, it is the male hyena or even a female hyena who is very slow in walking.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is many meaning for qatham, but whatever the meaning the Muslim they like to take, for sure they will take the best of the words, you know.
Yeah.
But whatever name they take is going to be bad, you know. Yeah, like it says here, qatham is the poo is where the poo of the hyena drop, you know.
No.
Yeah, لطخه بجأرها لتلطخها
Oh,
بجأرها. So قثم, and for sure the Muslim they will say, and look, even here it says وهذه أسماء النبي سيدنا رسول الله. Actually, let me use a different browser so we can use it to translate, because this one translate. Maybe we can. No, let us use the other one. Give me a second.
yeah, I definitely have to save it so I can show them.
All right, let me see and share the screen. All right, and now we share it with you here in Discord, so you can see the translation with me. Now, the Google Translation will never be perfect. We know that, but it helps to explain. So here you see
Yeah.
it says is explain how many meaning for qatham. Then it says hadithul mub'ath. So the one who was sent by God. So Allah said to him, Anta qatham, Anta al-muqaffa, Anta al-hashir. And those are the names of our Prophet Muhammad. Allah pray on him and salute him.
You are Qadam,
Incredible.
you are the righteous, you are the noble. These are the names of the Prophet, the messenger of God. May God bless him and grant him peace.
All right. So as you see, even in the same dictionary explaining qatham, it says that this is one of the names of Muhammad. All right.
Yeah.
And then here it says the following. Let us see. One of the names of the hyena.
From the names of the hyena, it was named for the urgency.
Translation is not too much accurate, but it's okay. Sibawayh, which is a very well-known, a scholar in Arabic, supposedly, he explained what qatham is. He says, وَقَثَمْ الذَّكْرُ الضِّبَاعِ.
Zakru Tiba.
Yeah, he is the male of hyena.
And in the DHIKM, the male is from the hyenas.
Yeah, translation again is messed up. And here he says, وَالْأُنثى, and the female of the hyena, call it qatham. The male qatham. So the male is qatham, the female is qatham. All right. And then it says, and the diba is called by such a name because it's mixed. It's always mixed with its excrement or
the hyena
shit,
was called so to smoke it with its own.
Yeah.
The hyena
Translation
was called
is not accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the translation as because
here it says,
for me it's called
and this is a name given to the male hyena because he is very slow in his walk, and he is do qatham when he walk.
Yeah.
Ibn Bari said, the male was named from the bond, Qutale, because it is slow in his gait as well as the female. It is said, he is frightened in his gait.
A very, very fine translation.
We are rushed.
Yeah, the translation is very, very horrible. Like, it's not far away from the truth. So it says here, he is called a qatham, the male called qatham, because simply he is so slow in walking.
So slow in walking. And
the male was named from
mentioned
Al-Daban Qadam for his slow.
Yeah.
And you mentioned also in your book there was this guy who wrote about the life of this wannabe prophet, and I think his name was Halabi or Al-Halabi.
Yeah, As-Sira Al-Halabiyya.
Is it
As-Sira Al-Halabiyya.
Yeah. Sirat Al-Halabiyya. Is it a Sunni or is it a Shia?
No, this is Sunni.
Google, and I didn't really.
You see, Shia and Sunni, both of them are hypocrite. The Shia, they take from Sunni anything, sweet them up. Like, if they like it, they say we don't mind. Even Al-Bukhari. Shia are very, very sneaky people. However, this is all Sunni books.
Are amazing, because I was trying to Google it and I was showing to this guy, he was saying me, no, this is Shia bullshit. We don't believe in this.
No, here we go. This is not Shia. This have nothing to do with Shia, and it's not Shia. And even mention all those references actually mentioned in various Islamic Sunni books, including Ibn Kathir. All right.
Ibn Kathir, okay.
Ibn Kathir is a Muslim Sunni. He is the same as Al-Qaeda now in Syria. He is an Al-Qaeda. He is very terrorist, and he was he claimed to be a scholar, and the Muslim Sunni praise him to be the best of their scholars. Uh, but he was like the same as a YouTuber Abdul these days, trying to defend Islam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we are as Muslims when we grow up, we are brainwashed. We get all this bullshit, and we are not allowed to use our brains. That's why we have always not. I mean, honestly, there are so many words in Arabic that I use, I speak, but I don't really know the meaning of it. And when you listen to people like you or this other guy, Sheikh, who's an ex-Muslim from Saudi Arabia, I forgot his name, and also Sam Shamoun, you realize what bullshit you were, like you said. I mean, from my childhood on, can you believe I was not able to say one time when they were saying Muhammad alayhi salatu salam, because I was like, no, this is wrong. This is, it doesn't make sense to me. But through you and Sheikh, I don't know his name anymore, and Sam, I have so many proofs that I was writing, with my hand and make copy paste from your videos so I can show to the Muslims and try to and I just wanted to say thanks to you. I was really able to bring a lot of Muslims to thinking, and some even of them left Islam. And I just wanted to say, because I know you, I don't want to waste your time, and I wanted to thank you for all the informations that you are giving us and all the knowledge, which is really incredible that you have. And if you allow me one last question, is it okay?
Sure, sure.
I was asking myself, you know Arabic so amazingly, and all translations in English, in German are purposely wrong because Muslims don't want the people to know the truth. And any translations that I read in English or in German was on purpose wrong, so that the people say, it's not so bad, they are not talking bad in Arabic. And I was asking myself, would it be not amazing if you would translate this shitty book into a well translation so that everyone can see, for example, what they are saying about our Holy Mother Mary when they say, "Nafakhna fi farjaha," we blew into her, you know what? I don't want to say it in English because it's so insulting for our Holy Mother. Would it be possible to translate the Quran and put it online so that we can show the people this is the correct translation, not that what Muslims always show you?
Yeah, I'm working in that field. Somebody asking me, like you translated here, I said that Qatham mean the hyena who is covered by his own shit. So somebody is sending me message saying, where you get this from, that this is mean shit. That's very easy to prove. This is again the dictionary, as we see in the front of us. Here it says, جعر يبست فضلات الطعام في إمعائه فلم يتبرز. It is the shit which is giving you hard time even to shit it. It's very hard. So here, in the case of Qatham, it is the shit who stuck in your fur, which is make it so ugly, so dirty, and it's not fitting down. It's like became like a glue. Yeah. Here it says, الجعر ما يبس في الدبر من العذرة. Jar is what is dry out in the anus. Let me use a translation. Maybe I can find, hold on, maybe I can find English Arabic translation right away.
But I mean, how stupid these people have to be to give him such names? I mean,
no, Arab.
What was in their mind?
Arab, they used to call themselves like rat, donkey. Like his wife, her name is Zainab. the daughter of the donkey, you know. Yeah, Zainab.
Zainab means the daughter of the donkey?
No, her name is Zainab bint Jahsh. Jahsh is donkey.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Meaning, let me see. Meaning of jar. I'm trying just to find the website which show us the word English, Arabic. Here we go. So this is jar. You see, we don't make things up. Jar is the shit of the animals.
Oh dear.
You see it here?
Yeah.
Dropping dunk. Roth, jar. You see it? Then here it says the shit of the sheep or even lion. All right. A drop manure. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Poo-poo. Worm cast.
I think if I show them this one, they're gonna kill me for that.
Yeah, yeah. All is connected to the name Qatham. So when we say something, I don't say it because millions of people will read my books, and if I'm making things up, people will laugh at me, right? People they will laugh at you. Nobody will listen to you anymore, because you are losing you're not trustworthy no more,
Yeah, I mean, anyway, it's hard to show my let me say my Muslim brothers, who I still consider them because I wanna save them, I wanna help them. I mean, as you can imagine, many times I was beaten. My own family tried to kill me a few times because I left Islam. And even if you show them proofs, whatever you show them, even if you show them from the Quran, you say, no, you don't understand. You have to talk to the sheikh. If you tell them, okay, here, your sheikh is, and he said, no, you have to go to a higher one. You have to go to the one in Cairo, for example, where all these Sunni sheikhs came from. And and even if you show to Germans, for example, I mean, Google translates Allah into God, which is of course wrong. And I wrote even to Google, I said it's not Allah, because Allah means ilah or ilahana.
No. Allah doesn't mean ilah. Allah is two words.
Exactly.
Al is a word meaning God. La is the name of the God. Allah is the moon God.
But Google translated wrong. When you put Allah, it translated
Google
God.
don't translate really. What Google do, it's a search engine. This is not a software to translate. It's a search engine, and will take the word which exists already in their database, the most popular use for it, and they give it to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not really. This is why, like when we translate here, it doesn't come right. It's messed up. If you try to translate any verse in the Quran, what Google will do will take the most popular translation for the same verse and give it to you. You will see it's exactly like now. If I take, let us say any verse in the Quran, let us say the chapter of the animals. All right. So if you copy the translation here and you seek translation, you will find the Google will give you the most popular translation, which means the most famous translation, exactly word by word, even with the comma, which you will find in the translation made by Muslims. So Google is not translating. Google is searching right away, finding you what is exactly the match, and giving you what it match in their search engine. It's not a correct translation and have nothing to do with translation.
I see. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, that's why it would be really amazing if we would have a correct translation. Because
yeah, I'm working
we
in
can
that, but
show
it's a big project, take a lot of time, and I'm working in many books in the same time. So we will see which one comes first.
Yeah.
I hope soon we will be able to finish. Big project.
I hope so too, because it would really help us, to show all the people who are considering Islam, or even to Muslims, to show them, because as you know, we Arabs mostly don't even understand our own language. We speak and we don't understand a lot of words what we are using. So that would really help.
There is a reason for that, because Arabic is not a language. Arabic is a collection of languages. Like, you know, you said you are Lebanese originally. You heard some when two people are speaking, even in TV, they say that maskhara, right? Maskhara.
Yes, maskhara. Yeah.
What maskhara mean? Do you know?
Maskhara, I would translate it into nonsense, or
yeah. In fact,
in
fact, have nothing to do with nonsense. It is massahul khara, which means touched by shit. So, yeah, it's like in English you say bullshit. So the Arab, they don't know, they are speaking very bad language when they are talking. They think, as you said, they think this is nonsense. But this is not what this is massahul khara, which means he been touched by shit. The English people, they say, or American, they say bullshit. So you say this is feces, massahul khara.
Yeah.
So the reason for all this misunderstanding of the language, because the language itself is not Arabic. Arabic is just a name for, let us say, a new mix of languages. Now they put rules for it and grammar and etc. And it's very confusing, very complicated, because simply never was a language by itself. Like, in fact, all the Quran is not Arabic. Samawat is not Arabic. Ard, not Arabic. Ya'lam, not Arabic. Sirrakum, Jahrakum, Taksibun, not Arabic. Ayat, not Arabic. Ayah, not Arabic. I'm just showing you the most famous one.
Falah,
Qarnin, yeah, everything. Qirtas, like, the funny is, they say to you the Quran is a pure Arabic book. But then in one page you will find thousands of words have nothing to do with the Arabic language. Malik, Malak, Malikan, this is not Arabic. Malak,
exactly.
This is not Arabic. Bustan, Paradise, Jahannam, Injil, Torah, even the names of the angels, even everything. I mean, nothing there is Arabic.
That's a funny point. Because when you say names, I was asking my father, and asked an easy question. I told him, okay, what does my name Yusuf? What does it mean? I mean
nothing.
Because even he didn't know.
Yeah, mean nothing in Arabic, because simply it's not an Arabic name.
But he said no, it's Arabic. He said no, and Isa, Yeshua. I mean, they say Isa. It's Arabic, and all Maryam. They don't know the meaning. I said, how comes we don't know the meaning if these names are Arabic? I mean, Muhammad is an easy one. Everyone knows what it means, but why we don't know what Yusuf means?
Yeah, because you see, when you steal names and you use them and you are not connected to the background of it, then you will not know what the name means. This is why the Quran, Islam by itself, is just a very stupid, confusing religion. The only way to understand Islam better, then you have to use the Torah, the Old Testament, and the New Testament. Otherwise, the Quran by itself is just a book of rubbish. It's like, somebody,
Hello?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, right. Now I hear you.
Like somebody, he have a bunch of papers, a book, let us say, and but the pages are not connected to each other. And somebody turned a very powerful fan, and then the pages scattered everywhere. And then he want to make a book, so he just gathered the pages, and he put them together. But the pages are not organized no more. This is Islam. There is no connection. Like if you read any chapter in the Quran, you will find no connection. And there's no meaning. Like, what is the meaning of this? What is this? What is this here? Nothing. It's just a stupid talk.
Yeah.
What is this?
I mean,
what is this? Nothing.
Even with the first, I mean, even the word surah, it doesn't make sense for me. And I said, why did they use such stupid names like Ayat al-Baqarah or all these stupid names? I said,
even the word Baqarah is not Arabic. you know, the Arab, they don't grow cows. They are people of the desert, and cows they don't survive the desert. So this is not an Arabic name.
Exactly.
However, the reason the chapter of Al-Baqarah was called that way, because supposedly, according to Muhammad, Allah, he told Moses, oops, what I mean in English, Moses, there is a Jewish guy was killed, and the Jews came to him and told him, ask your God, which means in this case Allah, who is the one who killed this person? So Moses, he said, okay, how I'm going to tell you, I don't know. They said, ask your God. Allah told Moses the solution. He says, go and bring me a certain kind of cow. He gave him description for the cow and what is the qualification of this cow, as we see in the screen. Then he found he got the cow, which is according to the description of Allah, and then he slaughtered the cow as Allah told him. And then here it says here, فَقُلْنَا اضْرُبُوهُ بِبَعْضِهَا, and we said strike him, which means the dead man, by the meat of the cow. And this is how Allah resurrected the man from death. And the man, he came from death, and he says, oh, this Abdul, he's the one who killed me. His name is Trump, and he died again. So the story is so dumb and so stupid. And not only that, it says, and this is how Allah raised people from death. Allah raised people from death by beating them by beef. What is this? I thought Allah, if you want something, he say B is going to be. What is the beef relationship with resurrection now?
Yeah, I mean, just like there are ice mountains in the sky in the
Yeah,
Quran.
but no, here Muhammad is just a mouth. The Quran says in chapter 9, if you go chapter 9, verse number 61, you will see the Arab, they call Muhammad an udhun. What udhun mean? He is an ear, which means whatever you say to him, he take the story, he put it in the Quran. They said to him, there's a flying carpet, he put it in the Quran. Talking ant, he put it in the Quran. Flying horse, flying donkey, flying etc. He added just tell him any story. Muhammad, he will claim it is his God who told him the story, and he put it in the Quran. And this is the same. He heard a bunch of Jews have legions, fiction stories. Muhammad, he heard the story, he put it in the Quran about Musa resurrecting somebody by beating him by beef.
Yeah, just like Zulqarnain and all the other nonsense that he put inside because he liked it so much.
Yeah, and if you read here actually, what is the relationship here with this verse about resurrecting the dead man by beating him by beef with the verse after it? Nothing. Look how he jumped. Flight of thoughts. Nothing. What is the verse here have to do with this verse? Nothing.
So Jesus just said, arise, and Lazarus arise from the dead, but here Moses had to
because Moses obviously, according to Muhammad, he was a Hindu. They believe in the power of the cow, So and what make it more funny that Allah, he says, and thus this is how Allah, he raised people from death. How? By beating them by beef.
Yeah, I mean, Allah in Quran talks even to himself and praises himself and calls himself pride. And the funny thing, even with the first surah, it doesn't make sense from the beginning to the end. And if you say, okay, it's Allah talking, so Allah is saying, in the name of Allah. It's so hilarious. And
there is not a certain, this might change to the Muslims if they are listening. If anyone can join us and show me one chapter in the Quran is not stupid, just one. You can't find it. It's impossible. This is, when we say book of God, you expect some high quality wisdom. I mean, there's wise people who are not God, and they speak wisdom. But this guy he claimed that God he's talking here is just so dumb and so stupid, And the proof that the Quran is so stupid, actually, the Muslims, in order to explain what the Quran is saying, they have to add tons of a bracket. Like, it's hard to find one verse, there's no brackets in it. Why? Because simply, without the bracket, the Quran is so stupid. and after the Quran, after the bracket is more stupid. So
Hmm.
they try to fix it by adding brackets because the Quran obviously cannot explain itself. But
Exactly.
why I need to add bracket everywhere I go if this Quran is so clear? And the Quran says it clearly that Allah He explained uh, the Quran, you know. And so why the Muslim need to explain the Quran if Allah explained the Quran?
But the funny thing is, even if they try, they can't explain. Because as I told you in the beginning, I was asking a simple question. Why do we have to say Allah prays on Muhammad? On Muhammad? Because, I mean, if he is God, and they say, no, 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 you don't have to think about it and just accept it. It's something like blessing. I said, no, blessing in Arabic is baraka. So, and there is also other sentence where it says barakallahu alayhi, blah, blah, blah. So why I have always to say alayhi salatu salam, wa Allah salli alayhum. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
Why
they
is
try to fix
Allah
it. They try to fix
praying?
it. They say it means a blessing, but we know that salah mean a pray, not a blessing. There's a huge difference between prayer and the blessing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they got so furious, they got so furious because they couldn't explain it that they punched me so hard that they almost killed me just because I asked this one little question, which they should be easy to explain. But my feeling was that they caught themselves like, oh shit, he's right. Why do we say this? It doesn't make sense.
yeah. Well, it's a book of shit
And
anyway. So what you expect from people who
yeah,
believe in shit, they will not be shitty when they respond to you. It's very normal for
exactly.
Muslims to behave in such a way. Um, However, I know how to deal with Muslims. Muslims, if you are kind to them, most of them, they think you are
Yeah,
weak. They think it's a weakness of you because you are not aggressive. They understand one
exactly.
language. They understand that if you are a scary person, a terrorist like them, then they will respect you. It's a gang society. It's not. It's not a society of logic and science and discussion. Let us see who's right, who's wrong. It's about who is going to have the upper hand physically, not about who is going to have the upper hand by intelligence. Uh, so if you meet with a Muslim who believe in such a way, then you have to be ready physically, not only mentally, to be in charge with this idiot, because he will
Exactly.
use his hand. You have to be ready for that, right?
100. Yeah, I saw it at myself. That's why I,
Yeah, but
in the
my
beginning,
experience, they do that only if they notice that you are not like a very peaceful person. If they notice that you are
exactly.
not, they will behave. They are
Yeah,
they are like puppies. Chihuahua. He bark a lot, but he do nothing if he notice that you are way bigger than him. But the Chihuahua can bite if you run, even if you are big.
exactly.
Or run, and he notice that you are scared of him, even though he's a Chihuahua, he will think now he is a Doberman.
That's why I would always advise everyone to go with at least another one or two other people, not to face, a group of Muslims alone, because they don't want to listen, and they mostly get just aggressive, especially when you see you are alone,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
They are, they
they
are, they
attack.
are, they act as a brave if they are a group, but when a person alone, if
Exactly.
you insult his God and etc., he don't even respond. Yeah, we know them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, they are very weak and cowardly when they are alone because they know nothing.
No,
And
no.
really,
Even when they are big in number, like look what happened now in Syria. The new leader of
yeah,
Syria, he is the head of Al Qaeda. He is a mujahid. Israel arrived 25 miles away from Damascus. He did not even dare to say one word,
mm,
not even to mention it, like as if nothing happened. The Israeli army going all the way inside Syria, 25 miles away from Damascus, the capital of Syria. He knew if
yeah,
he opened his mouth, they will do to him the same as they did to Hezbollah, the same they did to the Assad before him. So he chose to be coward but wise. Otherwise, they will
Yeah.
make him shish kebab. This is how they are. But the same people, they go after those, poor, unarmed, and now Allahu Akbar, Mujahideen, Allahu Akbar. In the front of the Israeli, they go inside the tunnel. In the front of the people who they are not armed, they are heroes. We know them.
But you know, CP, our thinking, I mean, me as a Lebanese, honestly, when Israel conquered the south of Lebanon, my wish as a Lebanese, because I know if Israel goes back from the border, these scumbags of Hezbollah and also the Sunnis, they will come and they will take this land and they will again attack the Christians. So honestly, me as a Lebanese, I hope Israel will keep and not go back to Israel, but I think they will do, because I don't know why. It's stupid that they will give it back. It's better that Israel has this land and Christians could live in peace than they give it back to Lebanon. And anyway, the Lebanese Christians are honestly, in my eyes, in my opinion, they are weak, because they don't have really strong leaders. They don't have good connections to the West, to United States, so that someone could really support them. And my
No, no,
opinion as a Lebanese,
the Christian Lebanese, it's not about the Christians are weak. It's about they are very much divided, and the Muslim, they were very able, successful to use the greedy one of them to divide them. So there's a groups now, like Lebanese forces, those represent supposedly Christian conservative, and there's a guy, his name is Michel Aoun. He used to be the leader
yeah,
of the army of Lebanon.
he was the puppy of the Hezbollah.
He became president. So Hezbollah, he agreed with Hezbollah to share together. So Hezbollah used him to divide the Christians to two major parties, and that weakened the Christians massively and make them, useless. But now I think the Christians in Lebanon, they notice that this guy, Aoun, is just a scumbag, and the other side is going to grow faster. However, I believe in the future, Lebanon is not going to exist as a country. Syria is going to be taken by somebody. It's not going to be the land of the Syrian. The future will change. The one who have the upper hand, he will take his neighbor, and this is how those countries always function. Nothing changed. Turkey will try to swallow as much as they can of Syria. Israel will try to take and swallow as much they can of Syria and Lebanon. But in order to do that, you have, let us say, you have to wait for the opportunity. Like one day, a massive war will happen in the world, where nobody care about you taking half of Syria. You know what I mean? Like a war, like everybody. It's like Third War 3. So then nobody will care. Like now, if they are attacking Gaza, half of the earth go and strike and protest in the street. But when a massive war happen in the world, people will be busy with their food, with their water, with their survival, and nobody will care about what happened in Gaza, what happened in Egypt, what happened in Syria. Those countries even don't count. They are not even countries who produce anything. They are countries who are, like, let us say, living in the side of history, and they need help. Like even their food is an assistant. They are unable to produce anything. If you go to Lebanon, like what is made in Lebanon? Nothing almost. What is made in Syria? Nothing. What is made nothing is made in their countries. So there are people who live by what other people send in them. So Lebanese Christian, as an example, there's a 22 million Lebanese Christians abroad, and there's 3 million Christians in Lebanon. So there's like almost more than 10 times more Christians, Lebanese abroad, more than the Lebanese inside. So how the Lebanese inside live? By the money is sent to them from Lebanese outside. Otherwise, the country is bankrupt. Right. There's nothing. There's no, even the banks are bankrupt. The government is bankrupt. There's no electricity. So those countries, they have no future. The only one who will have a future is those who can build the economy and they can thrive. And those are the Jews. The Jews, they took the land. The land is a desert. And actually their land is the worst between compared to Lebanon or to Syria. But look what the Jews were able to accomplish. They made the desert full of farms. They are now
Exactly.
importing wine and grape around the world, even flowers. The desert became a paradise. This is what the Jews do. Even in the time of Muhammad, when Muhammad came to Yathrib, Yathrib is where? In Saudi Arabia. The Jews made
Yeah.
Yathrib, the desert, Yathrib, they made it paradise, full of trees and food and etc. So the Jews is gone. Yathrib now is back desert. So it's not about land. It's about who live in the land, you know. And
Yes.
as long Muslims in that land, those lands will never have a future. Persia, you know, Persia used to be
Yeah.
one of the biggest empires in the world, and they are competing with the Roman, a great civilization. The Islam came. What happened to Persia? Go take a look.
Yeah. Islam made all the people stupid. That's really.
Islam is a stupid, and whoever join it, he have to agree to be stupid.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Truth. The mic is yours.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, to add to what you were saying, like I don't know if you have this word in Arabic, Muhammad, he's like a chameleon, you know? Like when he's talking to the Jews, he's a Jew. When he's talking to Christians, he's Christian. When he's talking to Sabians, he's Sabian. When he's talking to whoever he's talking to, he will kiss their ass. Just to like, you know, at the start of the Quran, when Muhammad was developing his power, no one liked him. He kissed the ass of everyone. As soon as he became strong, then he said, kill all of them. This
Yeah,
guy was a snake.
talking to people in the way they understand is not wrong, but what they are trying to say, as I understand, he is a hypocrite man. So when he speak to the Jews, he said to them, "I believe in what you believe." When he speak to the Christian, he said to them, "I believe in what you believe." And then he go to the Sabian and he say, "I believe in what you believe." But those are the three
Yeah,
which don't believe in what each other believe.
yeah,
So,
he's a liar. He
yeah,
just wants he's egotistical. He wants everyone to love him. Anyway, I needed to ask for some references if you don't mind. Is that okay?
all right.
Yes. The first one is do you have the number of the hadith where Khadija they were going to marry Khadija, and the way that Muhammad did it is that he went to her dad, and he got her drunk. He got him drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, I can get it for you. Let us see.
Cool.
You don't know Arabic, right?
No, unfortunately not. But I wish I can learn
Well,
because it would make
you
this.
have to use then Google translation.
I try my best. I try my best.
All right. Let us see here.
And
The
also,
hadith
whilst
here
you find,
says, okay,
yeah, go ahead.
let us see here. I will give you the link. You can use this is Musnad Ahmad,
Thank you very much.
and this is actually exists in many books. But let me give you the most famous one, Musnad Ahmad. I will show it in the screen.
So because the Muslims they try and escape from hadith, they said the hadith is weak. This is weak. This is weak. So you have to give the most reliable proof.
Yeah, here it says Hadith
You can
number
prove
Musnad
yourself.
Ahmad, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, Volume number 1, page number 312, 312, hadith number 2846. It says here that Khadija, when wanted to marry from Muhammad, she made food and drink, and she invited all her father and his friend, and she made them all drunk. She made them all drunk.
Khadija mentioned and her father wanted to marry him, so she made food and drink, so she called her father and a colleague from Quraysh, so they feed and drank until they were drunk, and Khadija said to her father.
So now Khadija, this is the plan of Khadija. She will make her father get drunk, and then when he is drunk, she will tell him that to marry her to Muhammad. So when he wake up, if he question, she said to him, well, are you going to tell the people that you marry me to this man when you are drunk? Do you want? So she blackmailed him.
Muhammad bin Abdullah preached to me, and he married me to him, so he married her to him, so he took it off and wore it. You want to recover yourself at Quraysh, telling people that you were drunk and you did not even be satisfied.
The translation is messed up.
Yeah, you can see what it means.
Yeah.
But you can see what it means. You can see what it
Yeah, so she when he's drunk, she changed actually his clothing. Imagine, look how scammer they are. She changed his clothing. She dressed him as if he is going to a wedding, like as every time there's a clothes people wear when there is an occasion, special occasion. So she dressed up her father after he got drunk with Muhammad, took off his clothes. She dressed him up with a nice clothes. So when he wake up, he says, "Why I'm wearing those clothes?" She said, "You don't know? Yesterday you married me to Muhammad." He said, "No, I did not do that." Even if you continue reading the hadith, it says he took his sword and he wanted to go and kill Muhammad. He said, "I will never let you marry such a low-class man." So this is how Khadija, she married herself to Muhammad by fraud, and by alcohol. The fruit of
the
Islam.
funny thing is, Muhammad he loved alcohol until Umar he said, "Oh, this is embarrassing." It's Muhammad who loved it, but before
Yeah,
anything else,
actually,
because even in the Quran
there
it
is
says,
nowhere in the Quran it says alcohol is forbidden. It says ijtanibu, not forbidden. Ijtanibu mean it's like avoid doing this. Avoid. There's a huge difference between avoid it and it's forbidden. But then
yeah, it's not
when
major.
Muhammad he is dying, he cannot drink alcohol no more. Then in the hadith says it is forbidden for you to drink alcohol.
Yeah, but of course, this guy he used God to get whatever he wants. So he's having sex with the slave on top of the bed. Hafsa, she came in, she said, "My bed, my house," and then Allah, he said, "Why did you forbid what Allah has made lawful for you?" Like obviously, this guy he just
Yeah,
used
but
God
you
to his
see,
benefit in every.
there is nowhere in the Quran it says it is made lawful for him to sleep with his slave which is not from war. The Quran speak about slave from war he can rape, but a slave is out of war, which mean a gift like this woman he slept with, the Coptic woman. She is not from the booty, so it is not lawful for him, and nowhere in the Quran Allah made it lawful for him. So this is another lie in the Quran.
It's funny the Muslims they try to cover the story with honey. He forbid himself from eating honey. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. No,
So
the
even if they
story
say
is
this,
so clear. The story is so clear. And
yeah,
what eating honey have to do with making his wives happy? If the wives
exactly.
themselves they eat honey, because we can find how much the honey is involved in the food of those Arab. Nobody can forbid honey eating. And since when the honey smell bad?
Yeah, because this is the problem with this explanation. If it's because of honey,
No,
why
no,
would they have a
but
big
honey does not.
problem that he's
But
eating honey?
honey does not smell.
Yeah,
You see, food,
exactly.
normal food can smell, but honey will not, because honey, in fact, is antibacterial because it's very highly concentrated, right? So, in order for something to smell, it have to be affected by bacteria. So how?
Actually, honey is it's a nice thing. It's a good thing. Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's antibacterial because it's high concentrated. So honey will never smell bad. According to the interpretation, saying the wives complain that he's eating honey, which causing bad smell. But since when honey will make bad smell?
Yeah, but of course the scholars they try to cover duct tape everything,
Yeah.
these like embarrassing stories, but at least we found this somewhere. The
No.
next one I was gonna mention was there was a hadith about a man. He came to the house of Aisha and he said, "I want to have sex with Aisha."
Yeah. No.
This
Yeah.
happened, right?
This is a hadith. He says, "I want. Let us exchange the best I have with the best you have." So those Bedouin, they have a tradition. You take one of my women, I take one of your women. So if I give you the best of my women, you give me the best of your women. All right. So we find that in Tafsir al-Qurtubi, in chapter of Al-Ahzab, verse number 52. So
Thank you.
give me the best of yours, I will give you the best of mine. Muhammad, he said to him, but she is the mother of the believers. Look how coward he is. He did not dare to say, you know, how dare you? Even the man, he broke into the house. He did not even knock at the door. He just pushed the door with his foot, almost break it. He got in and he told Muhammad, I want this woman with you. He said, but this is the mother of the believers. You know? Yeah.
The thing, do you know that one of the reasons I love your stream so much is because how funny this religion is. This is one of the reasons.
Yeah, look how coward he is. A guy, he broke into your
Yeah.
home. He broke the house. He did not get even knock in. He did not even ask permission to get in. And then he told Muhammad right away, I want this woman, your wife. What Muhammad respond is, he said to Aisha after he left, not when he is standing, he said to her, أحمق مطاع وإنه على ما ترين لسيد قومه. He is a fool, we have to obey, which means if he insists to F you, we have to obey. We have to obey.
I'm
And
sorry.
why he said that? He said, and Muhammad explained, because he is the commander of his people. So this guy is a Bedouin. He is the head of a massive, powerful tribe. So he said to his wife, if he insists, we have to obey. And this is the translation. And this is Al-Qurtubi. This is not a foolish man. He's a fool. He is the master of his people. Like here, translation did not translate the word muta'. Muta' in Arabic mean obey. No, muta' mean not
So
observe.
he said to his wife, who is meant to be one of the most important women of Islam, you have to obey if this guy wants to have sex with you.
Yeah, and even here it
Look
says,
what a
and
cowardly guy.
even here it says that the Arab, they used to exchange their wives. So I take your wife, give me your wife. You know, look, even here it says that the Arab used to exchange their wives.
On the Arabs, she was an exchange of her husbands.
So what the guy is saying to him, I will give you my women, one of my women. You have many. You give me this woman. Exchange. You know, Muhammad, he did not say to him, shame on you, I will kill you, Allahu Akbar. He was just a potato. You know.
And there's another hadith exactly like this. I remember it's because one time a man came to the house of Muhammad. He said, "Give me the war booty. Give it now."
Yeah, the
Right?
same, the same.
Muhammad said,
Yeah, that
"Yeah,
man.
I have this cloak. I have this cloak for you. I have this cloak for you. Please, 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 don't hurt me."
Yeah, he came. Where is my gift? Huh? Where is my gift? Muhammad, like a potato, like a coward. He did not dare to say. Let us see here. أحمق. We type أحمق. مطاع. A fool we have to obey. And then you will find the same stories again. Let us see. I can find it actually. Um, Yeah, this one here.
He was a bad-tempered man. I remember this from the hadith.
Yeah, it's not about a bad temper, man. It's about a man who Muhammad can't stand for. What happened to
Yeah,
Muhammad, the hero who nobody can, face him, etc. Suddenly he is acting like potato. So the man is very aggressive. Muhammad now is not being wise. Muhammad being coward. You know.
he's a chihuahua. He's chihuahua. Like
No,
he
but
will
this
be very
is
strong physically.
temporarily. Until Muhammad he have his army. Then anyone oppose him right away. The Muslim around him says, "Shall we cut his head, Prophet?" Anyone, like anything. Shall we cut his head right away? Here, Muhammad is not a leader of an army yet. Muhammad now is just a potato. He is trying to survive his lies as a prophet, and anyone he see him can be a risk for him, he kiss his ass. But as soon as
Yeah,
Muhammad he have an army to kill for him, all those men around him disappear. All the
but
enemy.
this is what's happening now in the world with the West, right? They are making the mistake that they don't understand how the ideology, like the West, they know nothing about the ideology. They don't understand that when these Muslim countries they can't do anything, for now they will be quiet, but when they have the power to do something, then they will make a problem for you. But they don't understand that.
No problem. I believe
Yeah.
that nations have to go through some garbage in order to wake up. A human being always is stupid. You put him in paradise, he spoil it. So the Western, they live in paradise for some time, and they spoil it because they don't appreciate what they have no more. They don't even get married. They don't want to have kids. Their borders are open, and they're just being stupid. So it's time for the European to be punished. For me, I don't see what the Muslims doing to Europe as something negative as much it is positive, because those evil European who are denying God and they are destroying themselves, either they have to be punished severely to the end, or they have to be punished so they might wake up and fix what they are doing. Either way, they deserve what's happening. I don't blame the Muslims for doing what they do for the European. If you are a stupid, you are a stupid. If you are a donkey, you are a donkey. Their women are naked in the beach. Their countries have no borders. They are just idiots. So why not let anyone let them be punished? God he punished nations. Always God he punished people. When you are away from God, God will take his protection from you, and you will become very much exposed to every evil around you. And those Europeans, they are very much exposed because they deny God. They are teaching their kids all kind of filthy stuff. No religion, no faith, nothing. They are totally empty. If you go right now to Thailand, you will find maybe 95 of those who they are in Thailand in the bars. Either they are Muslims or white European. Most of them. They are so spoiled. They don't appreciate what they have. And when you don't appreciate, God will take from you what you have and will give it to somebody else. So let them be punished. I will never cry for them, no matter which country.
The situation we have in the UK is very bad. Is very bad.
Even better, because it's time to be punished. It is time to be punished. You see, time will come, and this country will face a civil war. I mean, look at this country. The prime minister is Indian. The foreign minister is a Muslim. The justice minister is a Muslim. I mean, who is left? The wife of the king is a whore, sleeping with everybody, including the chief, the bodyguard, even Muslims. So this is not a country. This is just a joke. So there is a time where this country will collapse, and then the country will go through the oven, and that oven is usually happen in every nation, maybe once every 100 years, where everything will be melted, people go into war, and then a new situation will happen. And then the victorious will establish a new system. So the stupid European, they did not learn from their war with Hitler. One of the reasons of their war with Hitler is their stupidity. They were sleeping in their own fantasy, but their enemy next door is preparing for them. And now is the same. 100 years gone, the same thing will happen. Soon you will have war, a civil war in England. And there is a loser and there is a winner. We will find out later who is going to be the loser, who is going to be the winner. All nations, they go through those things. And this is based in their behavior, not based on God, which means it's not God who punish you just because he like to punish you. It is you who choose to punish yourself by staying away from God, and you are busy with homosexuality, transgender, and they rape your kids, you do nothing about it. They kidnap your daughters, you do nothing about it. But if they have a football game in England, people, they kill each other for a football game, but they don't.
This is what I say.
But
This is what I
raping,
say to people myself. I'm like,
but rape,
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
but raping their daughters does not move a hair in their head. This is how backward,
Exactly.
filthy they are. So I say they deserve it until they wake up. Until that day, we wait for it. If a human being is willing
When I speak
to beat somebody
I say the
to
same.
death for a football, he beat him for a football game. He beat him to death, but he don't beat the one. He don't do anything against the one who raped his daughter. What kind of a man he is? Those people lost their honor.
This is the situation we have in England. Like people, hundreds of thousands of people, they will come for a football game, but they don't care about the most important things. They don't care about
Yeah,
protecting.
yeah,
But they'll
trash,
go for football.
trash. Trash. This is a nation. This is a nation full of trash. The numbers doesn't count. They are living for their own fantasy and their own joy, drinking in the bar, beer, alcohol, sex, football, anything is serious, they are not there.
And then it's the good people. They have to pick up the pieces. They have to fix it because all the trashy people
Well,
destroy everything.
the good people are not
Every time.
exist. The good people are not exist. I will tell you why. Because when somebody is good and he do nothing about what he think is good to do, he doesn't exist. So when we say the good people, where are they? Why do they even go and vote? Why do they go and strike? Few only go in the street to strike or to protest or to do anything. So those are not serious. If you are serious, if the good people are serious, even if they are small in number, they can make a big difference. Let me make it simple for you. The Muslims in the UK still they are small in number. How come they have a big impact, but the majority don't have big impact the same as the Muslims? The answer is very simple. The Muslim, they support their cause, and you don't.
The thing is with them, they'll always back each other, right? So
Yeah,
whatever happens,
why you don't back each other? Why they can back each other, you don't? Even though the Muslims are very much divided,
exactly.
Shia and Sunni and Ahmadiyya and all the garbage. So people of the country, they have to stand against the devil, otherwise the devil will take over. You do not need 100,000 to control 100,000. You need 1,000 to control 100,000. Just 1,000. If you have 1,000 criminal gang and you have 100,000 coward, 1,000 they can take over them. They do not need 100,000.
And this is why I laugh at people whenever they say, "Oh, I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote." Like you have the power to change big things, big change, and you sit on they sit on their ass in their house because they can't be bothered to even go and put a vote in a box. This is where we go to.
My friend, I believe any
People,
nation, they face something bad, it's because they did that to themselves. See, like in America, when the Christian decided to vote, look what happened when we decided to vote. We gave Trump a massive winning because we decided to vote. But the same people, if they let them stay home, nothing will change. So the woke, the gays, the homosexual, the atheists, they are taking over the country, schools, universities, jobs, everything. In fact, if you are not a homosexual, they don't give you a job. If you are not, they made a law, it's called diversity law, And then you get a job not because you are qualified, you get a job because of your color, because of your sex, not because of who you are, not because of your degree. So this has happened
No,
because
I will say that is
those Christians,
uh,
they were silenced for long, and they never opened their mouth. So if not now, the Christians stand up and they vote for Trump. In 20, 30 years from now, those woke became so powerful, and it's going to be very hard to clean them out from our system. So somebody have to do it.
and this is the thing with Trump. Like, I don't like Trump, but like, I don't like him. But the fact is, there is one very big problem, and someone needs to fix it. And he's the only one who who is addressing anything about this problem. So even if we don't like him, we have to, we have to
I don't
support
know
what he's
why.
doing
I
because
don't know why we have to like him anyway. He is elected to be a
yeah,
president, not to be in love with him. You know, we are not in love with the man. We are electing
yeah,
him to fix problems, and nobody need to like him. We voted for him to do things for us, not to come to our house and have tea with us. So, since he became president, from the first day he started cleaning out the house and the government, and the education and the transportation and everything he could. However, that will not be enough, because if in 2 years from now the Christian they did not repeat the same thing and voted for his party again, the Democrat will take over, and then things go back to zero. So this is a process of a struggle in nation, and I believe the biggest victory we can do is education to the public. The first thing you notice that all the problems are happening because there's no education about the risk of the woke culture, the woke of or their education or their teaching, to the point now the Muslims are using your children to defend their terrorists, like what we saw, Free Palestine. You know, those gays, even gays are going the street to support Hamas. So we are in a stage where Muslims successfully they were able to control your kids, even the gays one, to work for them. So they were able to recruit their enemy to work for them. Look how much successful they are. At the same time, you fail to recruit your own to stand with you. So good for them, bad for you. So if the Muslim they were able to recruit their enemy to work for them, that means they are smart, and the one who in the West is stupid. So I will not cry for that. I will do work as what I can do to increase the education awareness, so they will not be able to be successful. So this is a process. You are waiting for the government to fix it. This is not a government fixing. This is a fixing stand from the ground, which means you in the street, you educate people around you. If now we have the internet, we can speak to millions. So because nobody want to speak, because people are coward, because everybody says not my business, everybody says this is troubling. Like now, I make a video. How many people I have here? 1,199. When we finish, how many comments we have? 200. And how many people share? Maybe two, maybe three. They don't care. So they are here, they come here, they claim that they are supporting me. They claim that they are against Islam, but nobody dare to say a word against Islam. They are in the shadow. They are not exist. So until we change that, then nothing will be fixed. Don't wait for the government. Government, they notice that Muslims are having impact. Christian don't. So they will care for Muslim. They will defend the Muslims. Always politician, he care for the one who make him a congressman, not the one who is just number. So if those Christians don't go and vote, why he will care for them? He will care for those who go vote. If the atheist is the one who vote, he will care for them. He will speak in their name. If the one who go vote is gays, he's a gay too. They all those politicians are hypocrite. Whoever make them in the job, they will serve him in the job. And the Christian in all of the West, including America, they are sleeping giant. They are in the panda style, the bear panda, so peaceful. So he's a panda, he's asleep, he is moving slow, he don't know what's happening, he is an idiot. So until that change, and the bear panda changed to real bear, grizzly bear, then the politician, they will fear him, and the enemy will fear him, and everybody will listen to him. As long that did not change, nothing will change. All right. Let us take
I
more
completely agree with you.
people. Thank you, Truth. Let us take other people. You don't mind. Enough
Is
politics.
it okay if I can ask for one more reference, because I meant to ask, but
All
we
right.
got into a conversation about it. So recently I found out that the Muslims believe in blessed sandals.
Plus what?
Blessed sandals, like shoes, the blessed shoes of Muhammad. Like he has
Yeah, I mean, this is enough.
sandals, they're
They
blessed.
have anything Muhammad he wear, it's a blast. His hair, his pant, his anything is a blast. His urine, yeah, and
Yeah, this is because they always say, okay, we don't worship human beings, but they say that the spit, the shit, the piss of and the feet of a man are holy. But like Jesus, he washed the feet of other people. This is the difference between these two guys. It's very obvious to see.
yeah, all right.
The last thing I want to ask is, I know you don't have much time, but is there any resource we can use to learn Arabic so we can, take these references easier? Because I'm trying
There's any reason
my
what?
best. So is there any resource to learn Arabic? Because I'm trying my best to collect everything you say, but I can't. It's not as easy for me
What I would
without
do, I
some
mean,
understanding of Arabic.
it's not up to me to make it you in different language. If the Islam is an Arabic
Yeah,
religion, and whatever we have in English, we share it with you. And most of the English actually is false translation. So
this is the
you
problem.
have to take notes of what I say, of what I translate, and then how you can study. Otherwise, it's not exist. Like a
Yeah,
while
I
ago,
know that every.
any of those websites they never exist before. I used to translate everything. Not even there's no Sahih Bukhari in English. There's no Sahih Muslim in English. Nothing in English. This is something new. So before that date, we never have those, let us say, luxury to show you on the screen. Before only we have Arabic and Arabic only. So this is the best we can do. All right.
But if you make an Arabic class, I will be the first student. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you very
I
much,
have
brother.
I made a channel to teach Arabic. Nobody joined. But however, you can search for Arab for Christ and you can learn. It's for free.
Okay,
I have all the class
this is
listed
what I
there.
will do because
All right.
you
All
know
right.
when you because one day you're not gonna be. We need your knowledge. Thank you very much, brother.
You're welcome. Do we have any Abdul would like to join us? If I go right now, I'm going to start Arabic class. From the 1,000 people here now, maybe 500 they will say yes. We start the class. There is 100 people. Then they will become 50. Second day they will become 30. The day after they will become 20. 4 days from the day we start, we became 2. The problem is there's nobody is serious in what he believe or he want to do. They are talkers, not walkers. Yeah, well, I have already. Go search for Arab for Christ in YouTube. You will find all my videos teaching Arabic. Go ahead, Rashid. Go.
CP, my boy, you miss me?
We don't miss gays. Do you miss
You miss
gays?
me like you miss a rock in
Just get out of here, son of Muta. Go clean the shit in your wall so we can miss you first. Where you been, in jail? Huh? What happened to you all this time? We did not hear you. You must be the one who is missing me because you are a homo. Looking for a man. You cannot find men around you. Do we have any Abdul? Any potato Abdul would like to join us? No, I don't think he was in jail, you know. Most likely they will put him in a rehab. Any Muhammadan? I mean, this guy, we spank his butt like a million times. One after one went after one, and he kept coming. You remember the story of the guy who went to hunt for a lion? He came, he said, where is the lion, the big lion? Where I can find him? They said to him, you go in the wood, you will find a big, huge, massive tree. He sleep underneath of it. So he took with him a gun with one bullet. He shot at the lion, he missed. The lion wake up. The lion he have to have sex with men. So the lion said to him, either I eat you or I do boom boom to you. The guy said, okay, boom boom. So the lion, he put him underneath, he did boom boom him once. It was one bullet only, so one. Second day he came again. The same place he found the lion. He shot 2 shots. He missed again. The lion wake up. He said, either I eat you or I do boom boom to you twice. The guy, he said, okay, twice. The lion did boom boom. And this is ultimate fault. He kept coming, and one day he came back and he have 30 bullets. He have AK-47 and 40 bullet magazine, 30 bullet magazine. He shot them all at the lion. But he missed. The lion was so amused. He said to him, are you here coming to shoot me or to be effed? It's obvious. He is not coming to shoot the lion. He liked the boom boom. 30 bullet, yet he could not hit the lion. And this is ultimate fault coming to me here. Once after once. Are you coming to kill the lion? Or you get to get boom boom? Obviously you are a boom boom boy. Even the lion cannot take it. I said, what is wrong with you, man? Are you here coming to kill me or to do boom boom? Do you want me now to do boom boom to you 30 times? Any Abdul from the boom boom religion? Listen carefully. If you defend the God of the boom boom, Allah will give you a lot of boom boom. Language CP, what's wrong with the language? If you don't like to hear this language, don't come here. Our topic is Muhammad, and Muhammad mean from the west and down. No Muhammadan here? Not a single Muhammadan? What happened? Any beautiful Muhammadan would like to join us? Any handsome Muhammadan? Any smart Muhammadan? They get offensive, whatever you say. You say handsome, they get offended. You say smart, they get so upset. You say stupid, they say this is rude. You don't know what to say to them. The only one will keep coming now is ultimate fault. He misses spanking.
You apparently fear me more than you fear your God. You fear me that much? I'm whooping the hell out of you.
You know, you remind me of your God. He said to the Christians, if you don't believe in me,
from my God.
shut up.
God, Allah,
your God,
right now.
you see, you cannot talk to you because you will never let me talk.
Yeah,
So
because you're running like a coward.
your God, he threatened the Christians.
You're running, you
If you
fear
don't,
me more like you fear your God, see
read,
pig?
I will give you a chance. I will give you a chance.
Okay, let's go.
Your God, he said to the Christian and the Jews, if you don't believe, I will erase your eyes and your face and your nose.
Oh, I don't know about that verse. Can you teach me the verse, please?
I cannot teach you. You are Sheikh Kasum.
Yes, no, I'm just Kasum.
Sheikh Kasum, you're asking me what verse I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How many verses in the Quran is like this?
How many verses I'm talking about? You said what? Read it again. What did you say about?
Okay, go and find out and come back. Next time, bring your dad with you.